I'm sick as a dog. Hey guys, just getting over a cold. Just getting over a sickness. Just thought I'd do a video about some idioms for sickness and health. It was pretty bad. I was laid up in bed for a while. Felt like I was on death's door. When you say you think you're on death's door. Hi! When you already picked all the flowers? When you feel like you're on death's door, it feels like you're near death. Now it's a bit of an exaggeration. I wasn't that close to death. Just it felt really bad, so I had to go see a doctor, got some medicine. So at the start, before the intro, you saw me and my other daughter goofing around, and I said I'm sick as a dog. I'm not sure where this meaning comes from, but sick as a dog means you're really, really sick. If you ever get sick and you want to communicate with a native speaker, you can say you're sick as a dog. They'll understand what you mean. And it goes the other way too. If you're healthy, you can say you're healthy as a horse. I'm not sure why we use dog and horse, but that's just the way it is. And also you can use strong as an ox. So that means you're in really good health and you're nice and strong. The kid's doing bad there. I got 3 kids, by the way. That's 2 of them. The other one's having lunch right now. She's gonna go see a movie with her friends later, so I think all 5 of us are going to go for a drive into the city. So another one you could say is fit as a fiddle when you're feeling better. Yes? A bumblebee's trying to get your beautiful flower? Say hi to the camera. Say hi. No? So that's Milan. This is Mina. And the other one in the bathroom, or maybe in the kitchen, is Nina. And
Mommy.
And Mommy. Yeah, for sure. So, girls, you want to talk about being sick? No, of course not. No one wants to talk about that. So yeah, where was I? When you're feeling fit as a fiddle, you're feeling great. Fit as a fiddle means you're feeling great. Fiddle's another word for violin, but in this case, yeah. More bugs?
It's on your feet, do you not realize that?
It's on my foot? Oh yeah, it is on my foot.
How do you not feel it?
Another good one to say is a picture of health. Milan, do you know what a picture of health means?
No.
You're a great example of what health looks like. My kids are afraid of bugs, by the way. Oh, come here. Oh, I gotta protect you. Your feet better not be dirty. Oh, they are. Got my white shorts all dirty.
Yeah.
Some bad ones. Coming around the other way if you want to be in the video. Smile. That's too big of a smile. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
That's how fish do.
Oh, that's how fish do.
Ooh.
So when I was sick, I felt like I had a splitting headache. So that's another term that we use. And it feels like your head is gonna split in half, crack right open like an egg. So that never feels good. But I got some. Oh, thank you. But I got some medicine and made me feel good after. I wouldn't even say a day, half a day probably. The medicine kicked in. Throat is a little sore still, but I'm on the mend. Another bad one you can use for when you feel bad, is under the weather. Some people will say you look under the weather.
What's that mean?
Under the weather? Under the weather means that you're not feeling very well. Another one that you could use for when you're getting more sick is taking a turn for the worst. So usually that's You want to go back inside? Yeah, there's too many bugs out here, huh? So typically, a term for the worst is used for when, say, someone's in the hospital and they got worse when they're in there. They took a term for the worst, so things are more serious. They went to the hospital for a serious reason, and now it's become even more serious. It's never good to use that one, but you know, if you have it in your vocabulary, you can use it. You're not even in the sun. Yeah. Yeah.
I tried to pick a flower, and the bumblebee tried to chase me.
Jeez, the bumblebee won't leave you alone. So this one, it can be used for good or bad reasons, sick or not sick, or otherwise, is to go under the knife. To go under the knife, because you can go under the knife for bad reasons when you're sick, or you can just go under the knife for, say, cosmetic reasons. You know, Sally went to the surgeon to get her new nose. She went under the knife. So if you know anybody who gets a lot of surgery, you can say that they've gone under the knife. They're going under the knife. Now another bad one, another one that you can use when things are getting bad is you're on your last leg. Could be used for when you're close to death also. God, we keep talking about bad ones. Another bad one is hanging by a thread. So hanging by a thread, a little tiny thread, like the ones that we use to tie things with. Hanging by a thread. Threads are not very strong, so if you're hanging by a thread, then you're not in a very safe situation. Means you can go at any time. Let's try to get a good one. Oh, let's get some throw up. Blech. Puke your guts out. Blech. Can you do it with me? Blech. Blech. Do it again. Blech. Puke your guts out. Puke your guts out doesn't literally mean that your guts are going to come out. Your guts are your insides. They're not going to come out when you throw up, but it feels like it is because you're that sick. So someone says, I just puked my guts out, it means that you had a really bad throwing up experience. Another way to say this is that they Ralphed. Sorry if your name is Ralph, but Ralph also means, in English, that throwing up. So when you throw up in the bathroom next time, you can say, I just Ralphed. Or I have to Ralph. Can you say it? I have to Ralph.
I had to Ralph.
Another way to express that someone looks sick is that you look a little green under the gills. So green is often associated with sickness. The gills are what fish breathe with. So if you look a little green around the gills, I'm not sure why they use the gills part, but basically it just means that you look very sick. So they could be pale, they could look green, they could just look any color but normal, and you can just say you look green around the gills. Some a little more simple ones is I'm not doing so hot. Now when you say I'm not doing so hot, means that you don't feel terrible, but you know, you don't feel good either. You know, hey, you called in sick to work yesterday. How you feeling today? I'm not doing so hot. So they could be on the mend, but still not 100%. The same thing could be said. Hey, you called in sick yesterday. How you feeling today? I've seen better days. Meaning that you felt better before. This is not a good day. You're not feeling very good today. You felt better other days. Now let's say you know that someone's been sick for a while and you see them out in public and they've gotten a lot better. You ask them, hey, how you been doing? And they can respond by saying, I'm doing just peachy. Thanks for asking. We talked about being at death's door, but we also can say that you've got one foot in the grave, meaning that you're, there's probably no hope for you. You're probably not going to make it. So that's a pretty sad one. Hopefully you never have to use that one. I can hear you, baby. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. If you like this video, please hit that like button. You can follow me on Instagram. There's also a Facebook group. All the links will be down at the bottom. And yeah, help show your support. A like goes a long way. She's trying to sneak in here. Your support, a like goes a long way. It helps support the channel. It helps it reach other English learners. Look at her trying to sneak in here. She thinks that I can't see her. Where's Mina? Where is she? Huh. I can't find her. Huh. Where'd she go? Mina? Oh, she got sidetracked. I hope she's not sneaking up on me. She's gonna scare me so much. I hope she doesn't scare me. I'm just gonna read my book. Once upon a time, there was a daddy sitting at a fireplace, recording a video for YouTube. And then one day, there was this girl out picking flowers, and there were too many bees. And she came up really slowly behind Daddy, and he didn't know she was there, and she scared him. Called him out. Oh wow, show the camera. Right here, up here, up here. Time to take your sister to the movie? Yeah. You want to say goodbye to the camera?
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.